Alright, so you are interested in gaming with the Sennheiser HD660Ss. Let's see if that's a good idea. Hey everyone, my name is Jedi Luke. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing review, just general conversation about the Sennheiser HD660S headphones. So in this video, I'm going to have 6 main kind of areas of talking. First off, we're going to talk about the unboxing and the packaging for the headphones. Then we're going to talk about the overall build and the quality of the headphones. Third, we're going to talk about the comfort. Fourth, we're going to talk about the sound, the quality, sound staging, imaging, everything. Fifth, we're going to talk about the pricing, because that is going to be a very important piece of this conversation. And lastly, to wrap it up, I'm going to give you guys my overall thoughts on the headphones, pros, cons, whether you should buy them or not. But again, that's going to be your decision. This is just my overall unbiased opinion. They didn't send them to me, we bought them. So, and quick disclaimer for this video, I know really nothing about the specifications or everything that goes into good quality headphones. My experience with sound is I feel as though I can tell the difference between what sounds good and what doesn't. And having worked on a ranch for 4 years, we had to know what good sounded like when the tractor was running well and being able to identify when something was wrong. For me, I feel like I have sensitive ears and can hear good, bad, but I don't know the words or the pieces that go into what makes something sound good or something sound bad. There are plenty of other folks that have gotten really good reviews of these headphones. So if you want like in-depth questions for them, ask them, don't ask me. All right, so let's do this unboxing and I'm gonna give you my general thoughts of the packaging. So for just transparency purposes, this is not gonna be my first time unboxing this. I actually repackaged it. And as you notice, my youngest son decided to rip it too. So here we go for the general unboxing. So the first overall view of the packaging, I think it looks awesome. Those headphones and that view of the headphones is such a nice shot. Let's get this thing opened up. So here, inside the packaging is just one really, really nice box. And it's actually very hard to get out. Look at that thing. Oh my word. You know what this reminds me of? You ever have those guys in band practice that have the like instruments that they carry around in one of these? This is what it reminds me of. All right, so we have that. Whew. Look at that presentation. My word. There are the headphones. So general consensus is look at all of these cables. So this cable right here, the initial cable that is plugged in to the headphones, is 6 feet long, and that goes to this big guy. But that is a lot of cable. And so my complaint when I was using these is I used this plug-in right here, so I could plug this into my Yeti X. I didn't have an amplifier, so that is what I used. So in doing my sound test and my sound comparison, that is what I'm using. I'm plugging these headphones directly into my Yeti X on the bottom. And so having this plugged into my Yeti, that is a lot of extra cable just sitting there. So I'm a wireless headphone kind of guy, to be honest. So having this was a headache, and every time you move, the cable hits something and that registers and you hear it in your ears. So downfall there, and then you have a separate to that plug, whatever this one is. Overall though, very minimalistic. You had the headphones, the cables, and this little owner manual. I think it's great packaging. I think they did a really nice job. You don't have anything you don't need in here. Everything is in here for a reason, and they didn't give you anything extra. All right, so now let's talk about the overall build quality of these headphones. And from what I've heard of everyone who's had Sennheisers, is they will last for a very long time. These are the new Sennheiser 660. So this is the new series. So they have the 600s, the 650s, and these are the newest edition. They feel sturdy, heavy. Yes, there's some plastic pieces, but overall they feel like some good sturdy headphones. The earpiece here is kind of this like a velvet type. It's weird. I would not think that this is what you would want for a pair of headphones for the feel style. And this is what I've heard will wear down pretty quickly. And the really strange thing about these headphones, the first time I put them on, is they are an open back headphone. So you put them on, you think it's going to be noise canceling, but I can still hear everything around me just as if I weren't wearing them, which is just strange. And having the open back for me in gaming was probably one of the things that was kind of maybe a low or a con for the headphone, because if my kids are out doing something, if they're being loud, I could hear it and it wasn't being canceled out, and so I could focus on the game. So that is the one kind of low for anyone that has family or loud noises outside and they're trying to game or listen to something. The open back, it's not the best noise canceller. All right, so now let's talk about comfort. So for me, I need glasses, unfortunately. And so that is actually the reason why I'm going to be sending these headphones back. I love them. The sound is great. That high-res audio is no joke. However, with how narrow this spot is, as you see, it's an oval. When I wear them and I put my glasses on, my glasses, the edge right here of my glasses hits the inside. So I'm not able to put my glasses on all the way. If I were, I would have to move the headphones back all the way like that. And when I put them on, it pushes my glasses off. Outside of getting contacts, that's the reason why I am having to send these headphones back. And the other reason why is I'm not a fan of the cord. But for comfort wise, for me having a big head, at least my wife tells me I have a big head, relatively comfortable. After gaming for a couple hours, it starts to feel pressure here kind of by your temples, right in front of your ears. Nothing so much on the back or below, but for me a lot of the pressure was right here in front of my ears. So I don't know if I could wear them for a really long time, but the way that they fit on me, but that front part, there's a lot of pressure there. There is some flex to these headphones, but there's not a ton. And maybe it's just the shape of my head that pushes it like this, so it has to sit ways, but they're comfortable. I'd give them maybe like a 6 out of 10 for comfort. All right, so next I want to talk about the sound of these headphones. And this little high-res sticker on the box is no joke. So the sound that you get from these, and again, I am plugging them into my Yeti X. So I'm not using an amp. My guess, if I use an amp, the sound would be even better. But just plugging it into my Yeti X and doing some equalizing on the Logitech system, the Logi Hub, was awesome. Sound imaging, great. My only complaint though is being open is sometimes I get a lot of other noise while I was gaming, and that's just on me not being in like a quiet environment, but I'm a dad and a husband, you know? But in playing a few of the games that I did, like Godfall and Rogue Company and Fortnite, the sound was awesome. I had watched a couple reviews that talked about the sound imaging and how amazing it was, but for me, and maybe if I played with it a little bit longer, I'd get used to it. I'm used to right now, I use the Arctis 7 wireless headphones, and so maybe it's just the differences in getting used to it there, but I felt the sound imaging was not as great as it could have been, but it was still really good. Sounds were crisp. Bass was okay. It's not the bassiest headphones, but the mids were good. The highs were also great. So the pricing with these headphones go for a whopping $499. That is a lot of money to pay for a pair of headphones. You can buy a PlayStation 5, you can buy 3 pairs of the Arctis 7s, you can buy the Arctis Wireless Pros, which I am actually getting, so you'll see that review down the road. You could get like a low-grade gaming PC. You could get a lot for $500. So the thing is how important is the quality? Do you have the proper technology to be able to get the most use out of these? Are you going to be watching movies with them? Are you going to be listening to music? Or are you just going to be gaming? So for me, I don't think I could justify spending this much on a pair of headphones again. This was a gift from my wife, and she was amazing in going out and getting it for me. But just because of those two things, the two downfalls for me, which were the fit and not being able to wear my glasses while wearing the headphones, and then just so much cable. Outside of those two drawbacks, they're awesome and the sound is great. But if you want to spend $500 on these headphones, be my guest. They will last you probably 15 years. So, Arctis will last you maybe 3 to 5 years. So in the long run, if you want to stick with something for 15 years, I guess this would save you a couple bucks. So now then, to just wrap everything up, my overall thoughts on the Sennheiser HD660S is that it is a really top quality headphone. The downfall though was the oval shape for the ears. Can't wear my glasses while I game. That's a downfall. I need them. I'm blind. Right now, I'm struggling seeing the picture on the camera. The cable, so much cable. But again, some people have their amps hidden somewhere in the back. They need all 6 feet. I don't. I was plugging it right into my mic, and my mic is right in front of my face. So then when you think about everything, for me, it wasn't the best fit for what I was needing and what I was looking for. Other folks, this might be exactly what you're looking for. For me, it didn't work out. I'm a wireless headphone guy. That is something that I realized while using these headphones. As great as the sound is, I'm a wireless headphone kind of guy. And I know that's gonna diminish a little bit of sound quality I get, but that's the way that it is. I like being able to move around and jump like this with my headphones on if I need to. So, you do you. You want to get these headphones, more power to you. I'd love your thoughts. If you have these headphones, I want to know what you think of them. Let everyone else know in the comments, because it could very well be that you give someone a better take on these headphones. And go watch a few other videos. Don't watch just mine. Watch like 5 or 10 or 15. There are a lot of videos out there about these headphones. All right, so thank you so much for sticking around, listening to me rant about something that I really know nothing about. But I wanted to give you my kind of review of these headphones from someone who is not an audio expert and just kind of picked them up, because there's a lot of people out there in the gaming space who are also listening to music and other things that maybe don't know as in-depth what all the intricacies are. I don't. So this is my kind of unknowledgeable review of these headphones. And as always, I appreciate you. I love you. God loves you. Let's continue to improve every day. Bye.